at this fact for you, the defense says, well, this would explain why he, the victim, tried to get away. Didn't want police to be called to this incident over, allegedly, the Gatorade. Does that change your analysis at all if it's about how the victim may have reacted in that minute? Because we do have the video of how these two were going back and forth. It seemed like the victim did not want to hand over his backpack. The defendant is not letting him leave. He is wanting whatever's in that backpack. So do you think that that added part where the defense says, hey, it shows you how this victim was acting and why he would have been acting in a certain way because of this prior charge?
Based on the scales of the things that matter, I think it's not enough for them to bring it in, because at the end of the day, if the judge does bring it in, it opens up a free-for-all for, in future cases. I don't think that the fact that he stole before shows that he likely stole here, or that maybe this is why he came in with a backpack, because we're talking about a very specific thing, and the video is very graphic, and he came with a knife and then he stabbed him. So I just don't think that that would be enough, because it would be too prejudicial for the jury, way too prejudicial. If it wasn't if the jury was robots, I think that the judge would let it in. But the jury are human beings. They're going to tend to the inflammatory. They're going to gravitate to the inflammatory. I think it would be too inflammatory based on the fact that, because stealing is a crime of moral turpitude, right? It's different. It's different than a DUI. It's different than speeding ticket. It's different than hitting somebody. It's a crime of moral turpitude. On immigration forms, they ask you, have you been convicted of a misdemeanor of moral turpitude? If you are, you're not admitted into the country. As a society, we've deemed stealing to be different, inflammatory. It goes to your character, right? I think it would be too inflammatory.